When Felix Tshisekedi took office as president of the Democratic Republic of Congo, following a disputed election in 2018, he promised to end decades of political repression and corruption that had stifled development in the Central African country. But as he prepares for a re-election bid in December, rights groups, international allies and rivals accuse his administration of stifling dissent, just as previous governments did while he was in opposition. The European Union has also cancelled its election observation mission for the country, saying it would not be able to deploy people across the country for security reasons. Here is our cover report.
Just 2 weeks ahead of presidential and parliamentary elections in Democratic Republic of Congo, the electoral process has hit a snag. Many voters are forced to rush to replace illegible voter cards. The impoverished Central African nation is due to hold polls on the 20th of December. President Felix Tshisekedi, who took office in 2019 after a disputed election, is running for a second term. Some 20 other candidates are standing for the presidency, but only a handful have the funds for nationwide campaigning.
I came here at 9:30 so I could get a new voter card because the old one became illegible and everything disappeared. The writings like the photo, so I can't vote with a card like that, so I need a new one.
Miles away, nearly 7 million people are currently displaced in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Well-renewed conflict with rebels from the March 23rd movement M23 is raging in the country that has suffered decades of violence. Participating in elections will be a challenge for people uprooted from their homes and living without access to the basic services or still sheltering in rebel-held territory. Meanwhile, questions of conflict and security have dominated the campaign discourse. In Goma, in the provincial capital of North Kivu, tensions are high. Many of the displaced have directed their anger at a government they say has forgotten them and failed to bring permanent peace. The list of problems goes on and on. The toilets are unsanitary. Illness spreads quickly. There's not enough to eat. The dead go without coffins since no one has money for a proper burial. Moise Katumbi is one of the contenders for the presidency. At 58, he is a wealthy businessman and owner of Congolese football club TP Mazembe. He held an election rally in Goma while fighting broke out near the city.
They've been crying about M23 and Rwanda for a long time. Have they found any solutions? I've come to find a solution. Do we understand each other? With me, you attack, I attack too. Do we understand each other? You recover, I recover too, don't I? I'm going to settle here and finish the war in a few days. Do we understand each other?
Others in the race are Denis Mukwege, a Nobel-winning gynecologist, and Martin Fayulu, a 66-year-old former oil executive who leads the ACID party. Fayulu's supporters have referred to him as the president-elect, arguing that he was the true winner of the 2018 election. They all want to unseat this man, Felix Tshisekedi, who took power in 2019 after winning a disputed election which Fayulu insists he won. Tshisekedi is the head of the UDPS party, founded by his late father, once an iconic opposition politician. He pledged to improve the lives of poor, fight corruption and pacify the conflict-torn Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Critics say the 60-year-old has failed to live up to his promises. But with the opposition divided, Tshisekedi is considered the favorite to win in December.
If you trust me, you'll be happy. Trust me again, and you'll see that we'll build our country together.
The Democratic Republic of Congo is Africa's top copper producer and the world's largest producer of cobalt, a key component of batteries used in electronics and electric vehicles. But little wealth trickles down in the DRC. About 2/3 of the 100 million population survive on under $2.15 a day, according to the World Bank. Jobs are hot-button electoral issue. Foreign currency reserves have soared from about $1 billion when the government took office in 2019 to nearly $5 billion this year. Inflation, which is at 20% this year, and stubborn joblessness are a drag on economic prosperity for the country. Bureau Report WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.